It was story time. The time of day I hated most. Not because I didn't enjoy a nice book from time to time, but because around that time of day was when my digestive system would act up. If I wasn't fighting back the urge to shit myself, I was trying to muffle the sounds of my stomach gurgling by fake coughing and laughing inappropriately. Which, looking back, probably just drew more attention to myself anyways. I'll never forget the day I slipped up. We were reading The Outsiders and I just ate 3 slices of cheese pizza and 2 cartons of double chocolate milk. I should mention I'm lactose intolerant, but I have an addiction to cheese and all dairy products. The diarrhea hit me sometime into the 3rd chapter. My asshole clenched with fear of a chocolate surprise, so I raised my hand while sweat began to form on my brow. The teacher briefly looked up, out of reflex, but she continued reading to what I assume was just finished the chapter. But my hand remained in the air, and she continued to read. Almost at my breaking point, I said, "Excuse me, miss?" But halfway into my plea, the teacher shot back, "Charles, please wait until I'm done reading, and then you can be excused." "But ma'am, I'm going to..." "Charles, one more outburst, and I will have to take away a golden star from you." So there I sat, moments away from shitting myself. I slowly scooted away from everybody, and then I let it rip. A warm, soft feeling filled my pants, and soon followed a scent I knew would spread fast. Knowing I only had a few minutes until someone started asking questions, I yelled out, "Hey everybody, I think Thomas J. just shit himself. I totally smell it." Soon everyone started screaming and running around, and the teacher cried out that Thomas J. was a sick fuck. Thomas was mute, so he couldn't defend himself. I knew he knew I was lying, but rumors spread fast in elementary school. So during the commotion I scurried into the hall, and I disposed of my soiled underwear in Thomas J.'s cubby. I made my way to the cafeteria afterwards, because it was lunchtime, and after recess I returned to class. To my surprise, there was a note left on my desk. I opened it, and what it read my Christian lips cannot repeat. But I will tell you it involved a bowl of Captain Crunch, fecal matter, and my mother's breakfast. The note was signed by Thomas J. I looked up and was instantly met with an evil stare. Although the mute boy could not speak, he spoke volumes with how he looked at me. It penetrated my soul, and I knew exactly what he was trying to say. And the fact I threw a pair of my soiled underwear in his cubby was only sure to fuel the fire that was already burning fiercely. So I did what any kid my age would have. I told the principal Thomas J. had a list of students' names in his cubby, and I thought he was gonna bring a gun. The list was really for his bar mitzvah that was coming up this summer, but I ripped off the edges and turned it in as evidence. I never saw Thomas J. again after that. I heard his parents sent him off to some boot camp. Not a day goes by that I don't feel terrible, but Lord knows I couldn't go down as the kid who shit himself. So Thomas had to take an L on that one. Thomas J., let's not meet again. But if we do, Can you have my underwear dry cleaned and returned? It was my favorite pair.